Welcome back, hanging with the dudes. Championship weekend. I'm your host, Mike. We got Nick here in the building.
Yo, what's going on?
And we got Ish. What's going on, dude?
I'm happily sad. That makes sense.
Happily sad. You're Shalom.
Or I'm sappy.
He's a okay. Sappy. Sap. Is it sap? You know what? I'm. Don't ask me about English stuff because
We'll just go with that.
I can't even spell my own name.
Or I'm had.
You've been had.
Yeah.
Damn, that sucks.
Well, yeah. I guess you can't say I've been had.
You've been had by your own dog this morning.
Because, well, yeah, not only that, but I've been had by believing that a kicker that we signed and drafted was actually an NFL kicker that can make field goals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was in the
Bills.
same camp with Buffalo's kicker. They were in the same class.
Yeah, Bills stink. They lost to the Chiefs again, like they always
No,
do.
Tyler Bass been in the league for a couple of years. Anders Carlson's a rookie.
Yeah. I know.
And he's trash, so you gotta get rid of him.
Yeah, but they took the same class of hitting the crossbar.
Like this is no, he didn't neither of them hit the crossbar. They missed completely.
They just missed. Yeah, I know.
like days like this, I never thought I'd say, damn, I miss Mason Crosby.
Right, Mason crossbar.
Like the intergalactic.
But he was good though. Mason crossbar was good.
He was.
He was good.
He was.
Yeah.
I could name at least 5 games he won for us with a 50-yard field goal.
Oh yeah, dude.
At least 5.
He was solid.
I miss him. It's like I guess I don't know how you guys feel about your season. I don't know if we have done an episode since you guys got outed in the playoffs.
Nah, we left off at we were gonna
Right before that wild card weekend.
Yeah.
So I guess before I go into the continuation of the spiel of how I feel about my team, I guess going into this offseason, how do you guys feel?
The complete opposite of how you feel, because our team, we were supposed to be there, and we underachieved and fell apart.
Yeah, it collapsed.
I don't know about you, Nick, but I just think the team gave up.
Oh yeah, they did.
After we lost to the Niners, it just Sirianni didn't make any adjustments,
I think
so
it
it
was
just got worse and worse and worse.
I think it was Seattle.
It was Seattle?
That game was horrible. Like,
Yeah,
the 49ers did. They whipped our ass.
No, I think
over.
it was not. Let me go ahead. I'm sorry, Nick. I'm so sorry.
I think it's just Seattle because that game was so bad. Like they were winning the whole game and then you blew it at the end. James Barberry is just old. He needs to get off this team. He needs to stay.
I don't even think he old. That nigga just booty butt cheeks.
He was funny.
Y'all ever watch the Boondocks?
Yes.
Booty butt cheeks, booty butt cheeks. That's what James
You're just mad because your ass is old.
Yo.
That James Barry probably listened to a repeat. Like, yeah, I am.
Like, I don't know if it was necessarily the Seattle game though for y'all. I think that, like, all right, so like I remember like maybe like 5-6 episodes when you guys started the kind of like the spiral downwards.
The Cardinals game.
It was the Niners game, and I'm gonna tell you why, bro. I'm gonna tell you why, right? You're like every team, right, across all of sports, no matter what sport you play, right, your team has an identity, right? Like, I guess like because I played sports, you know, I wasn't a professional obviously, but playing sports from that experience, like my teams, right, when I played baseball, we were powerhouses. We threw hard, we hit hard, you know what I'm saying? Like, and we never made mistakes. Like that was our identity. You know what I'm saying? And like with you guys, right? All last year, even most of the beginning of this year, this season.
Yeah.
Your identity was to be the bully. You know, you guys are gonna go out. Because football, right? Is at the end of the day, it's all about moving another man against his will off of a plane of grass.
It's physicality.
Right. Yeah. And that's what you guys. That was your identity as a team. And I think that San Fran game, them coming into Philly on a Sunday night game in front of the entire world watching, and what they did to y'all on that field, I think that punched y'all in the chest in a way y'all couldn't recover from.
Yeah, bro, it fucked our shit up.
Like mentally,
I think it's bad. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like we got
dominated.
Yeah,
in our own stadium by a team that we beat because we hurt their quarterback, and it's like, all right, they want revenge. Let's not let them get it. Let's lock in.
And I kind of think y'all ain't lock in. I kind of think that y'all
and that was the first loss of the 5 at the end of the season.
Yeah, bro. I really think that game was the beginning of the downfall. Like, it's easy, like, because in the moment you don't really know, because like, you know, each week something could change. But like, looking back on it, it's obviously always easier to have like a outpost to be like, all right, it was that. All right, it was this moment. Or all right, it was that moment. You know, me personally, I agree with you, Nick. As far as like the Seattle game, I would call it the knockout punch, right?
Yeah.
And I think the San Fran game was like the one that puts y'all on the ground.
Oh yeah.
And then the Seattle game was the elbows from the top, and then the ref has to jump in.
Right. Exactly.
Like I think, you know what I'm saying. So in a way, I agree with you, Nick, and I understand what you say, especially that last drive, bro. That last drive in that Seattle game, I was watching that.
It's, you know,
like no bullshit. I was watching that, and y'all lost that game.
Drew Lock was like, "Where's James Bradbury?"
And,
oh, there he is.
And like I felt bad for y'all. Like not even like no funny shit. Like not even trying to be funny. When I was watching that drive, because I've been through that. I've been through that before. I've been through. Yo, I bet we got this. No, but like it's different when it's a nigga named Drew Lock. It's different.
Sucks. Yeah,
it's different when it's a nigga named Drew Lock. Like
right.
I had it to me happen. This on the nigga named Tommy DeVito.
This was
Tommy Cutlets. You know what I'm saying?
This was last year. They were talking about. It was the announcer. He goes, "Yeah, well, 4th and 2, and on the 50, you know, statistics say you want to go for it, but statistics don't account for Drew Lock, and that's why they punted."
Yeah, bro.
And then it's like, you know, next year Drew Lock cooks us and wins the game.
Cook James Bradbury. That entire drive, you just threw. Whoever James Bradbury was covering, Drew Lock threw to him.
Yeah, it was bad.
Well, now let me ask you a question, because
true.
Because this year, right? Because I guess, you know, if you guys, whatever questions you have, I guess about the Packers, if you do, you guys probably don't care much. Mm-hmm. But I have a question. Like, do you guys think that? How do I put this? Do you guys think that your front end last year made up for the secondary?
Yes.
Or do you think the secondary made up for the front end last year?
Our defensive line was better last year.
Yeah, our
we had 76.
Yeah, we had
this year we had what, like 40? Not even 40.
Which is really good for a team. Like,
which is decent. Yeah, it's still good.
It's about, I think, 5 or 6 sacks a game almost.
Above average.
Yeah, like definitely above average, but
no, but we definitely lost pieces in the secondary. You know, Gardner Johnson was gone. He's good.
And we had better linebackers. Like, our linebackers last year were like 10 times better than us.
Yeah.
Remember at the beginning of the year?
And that's honestly not saying that much, because, like,
linebackers,
y'all haven't really had good linebackers.
We never had good linebackers.
No, y'all had...
T.J. Edwards was nice.
Excuse me. Y'all had that runner like Jeremy Trotter, Jaquil Spikes. You know, I had some good linebackers back in the day.
That's true.
Back in the day, it just stopped.
Linebackers in general are just not what they used to.
What about the big homie Kiko Alonso with the one-hand interception in Atlanta?
Bro, he's corny.
Nah, he's corny.
That was the only thing he did.
Yeah, that was it.
It was, because like, y'all literally trade him 2 games later.
Yeah, no, we traded him.
Y'all traded him that same year.
Yeah,
it was in the middle of the season.
No, it was after the season.
It was after the season was over?
I'm pretty sure.
Because he went to the Bills, right?
But we got him from the Bills.
Yes, because that's who y'all traded LaShawn to. That is right.
Yeah.
100% correct. You're right.
There's a compilation of Kiko Alonso just diving on the ground for no reason.
Yeah, it was just highlights.
Like it's him. He's not even trying to make that. He just falls on the ground. Like it's just bad.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like I don't know. I feel like you guys got a lot.
Our soul got taken.
Yeah.
We folded with
and Nick Sirianni couldn't rally the troops. We didn't make any adjustments. Matt Patricia is a cancer to any organization he goes into. So
I was trying to have that argument with our homie Chris, and in the fantasy football chat. Like, I was trying to tell him, like,
our notification off.
Nick ain't it. I don't think, bro. All right. So, like, as a coach, you supposed to. It's not what you do when everything's going good. It's what you can do when everything is going bad, right? Like, can you weather the storm before the ship wrecks, right?
Right.
He ain't do that. He didn't do that, like, at all.
No, we didn't make any adjustments.
And right, so it would have been different if like it was like, all right, Jalen went out week 12 and then like he came back week 14, but week 14 you lost Devontae Smith, and then like week 16 you lose Jalen Carter or Fletcher Cox or something, and then like week 17 you lose Jason Kelsey. Like it wasn't like y'all had a barrage of injuries.
No, it wasn't personnel. It was coaching. It was the scheme.
Yes.
It was the only adjustment we made with that period was let's give the defensive playbook to Matt Patricia, who's been proven time and time again. He's not a good play caller. He's dog shit. He's a good advisor. He's probably good for locker rooms.
Put the camera on me.
But he's not a play caller, dude.
First of all, what I heard from Darius Slay, who used to play for him in Detroit,
he liked Patricia.
No, he didn't.
Oh,
they hated each other
never mind.
for a while, and he had to be consulted with before they even brought Patricia in.
Right? Yeah. Like, yo, are you okay with this guy?
Like that's how bad of a coach he was as a head coach. Yeah. Like, put the camera on, bro. Listen. You are not that guy, pal. Trust me. You are. You are not that guy. You are not him, Matt Patricia. You have, and I'm not even an Eagles fan, and I have watched what you've done around this league. You put Detroit back 4 years until they got the unicorn that's Dan Campbell. Gotta give him praise, as a division rival.
Say his name proper, MCDC.
MCDC. I'm so sorry.
Motor City Dan Campbell.
Yeah, he's him. I gotta give it to him as a division rival. He's him, but you went there, you fucked Detroit over for like the 3 years you were there, and then because I guess you must give real good oral to Bill Belichick. He somehow hired you as something you've never ever done before in your entire life, which was coach the offense. You derail Mac Jones's career, and then you go, all right, I'll leave. I'm going to go to Philly. I'm a bandwagon hop because they had a good year last year. Well, and then you destroy the defense at the end of the season when they need it the most. You suck, my guy.
Yeah. Period. I mean, he came to Philly and he was a defensive assistant or whatever he was. He wasn't the guy, but he was like the vice president.
He was a consultant. Yeah. He was essentially a consultant to the DC.
He was a position coach.
No, he wasn't even. He was a.
He was like. He was a defensive.
He was a defensive. A defensive coach. A defensive.
An assistant coach.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Yes, to the DC.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just feel like Sirianni didn't make the best decisions with hiring his guys. So that's why he cleaned house, and we got what's his name, Vic Fangio. I like him. I think he did great with Miami.
Pretty decent, yeah.
And he wanted to come for us back in 2019.
Something like that.
Because his family lives here, but it ended up not working out, and he took the job in Miami. And now he's back. So I like his defensive style. We have. We don't have a similar defense, but we have similar personnel to what the Dolphins have. So
our defense sucks.
We'll see what comes out of that.
Y'all were literally bottom 20 in every statistical category in defense.
Yeah, it was bad. It was just, I don't know, we couldn't stop a nosebleed.
They were worst on third down.
The linebackers are slow. The tackling's been, that was the worst part. The tackling's been terrible all year.
Nick Morrow sucks. James Bradbury sucks.
Yeah, the corners, we gotta get rid of
James
Bradbury.
Like embarrassed, like everything.
We gotta get young corners back because our secondary is kind of suspect. Safeties are
entire
okay.
Defense is suspect.
You can get away with mediocre safeties. That's why they're safeties.
I would like to draft
really
good
corners,
but the Eagles aren't going to do that.
Linebackers, yeah. I mean, but the thing is, Nick, linebackers in this league is just obsolete.
Apparently not.
If you're not Fred Warner or like a guy like Fred Warner, then you're not going to be. You're not useful because you can't. You're not covering the tight ends nowadays. Tight ends are too fast and they're huge. But it's like the tight ends they're just freaks of natures. They're 6'5", they run fast as shit and they're huge. So it's like linebackers. Linebackers are just inherently just slow as fuck.
Last year we had 2 linebackers, 100+ tackles, and we were in the Super Bowl. No, this year our defense don't know what the fuck to do.
See, the tackling, like I said.
Yeah, we had tacklers on our team.
Yeah, so like if we get some good linebackers who can fly around the ball, tackle, it'll really help out. Just in general, the run game, the short pass game, keep them inside, first down. Keep them inside the sticks. But I don't know. It's tough to do it when you have an aging D-line. BG and Cox is they're just old.
So I got 96 guys on y'all bench.
That's what I'm saying. We have a deep roster. Our roster in the beginning of the year, we were supposed to be in the Super Bowl. So that's why it sucks. It sucks the way we performed.
I think that's one thing I got to give my front office and Brian Gutekunst. I think I got to give him credit for it. They always seem to know when to let go of players right before they start declining. They have a track record of knowing when to do that shit.
And it's actually baffling because everyone goes, "That's a bad decision," and then 2 years later, it's like, actually, that was pretty smart.
Right.
It's pretty fucking
good. Think about how much of a fuck you he got to give not only Aaron Rodgers but the rest of the league. Brian Gutekunst,
Devontae Smith,
Devontae
Smith, the last Adams, yeah.
Well, he went to the Raiders. He's still good, but just the Raiders suck.
He was just giving what's the name love earlier, Jordan Love. He was saying, yeah, that boy balling right now. Like, yeah, your dumbass should have stayed. Yeah. But I'm kind of happy he didn't, though.
He gets other guys some chances to shine.
Not only that, but there's no necessarily number one receiver in the room.
Yeah.
So that helps out those receivers as far as, like, not feeling like someone needs to get the ball. And then also with Jordan Love is not feeling like he needs to get the ball to somebody specifically.
Yep, and it also makes the other team be like, okay, we can't just focus on one guy because all of their wideouts are equally as good. So there's no true number ones. There's no doubling a certain guy because it's like, all right, well, they're all going to be doing their job correctly. Like they all have the similar role of run, route, catch ball. There's no like you got burners on your team. Like there's also those archetypes, but like the fact that you don't have a Devontae Adams, a Hopkins, he's not going to be the focal point of your defensive scheme against your team. It's like, all right, they have all these young wideouts. We don't know which one's going to be amazingly good, so we just have to play normal coverages and play, the guy they're going to be focusing on is going to be your running back, is your star players, your running back and your quarterback. So it makes it tough for the defense to scheme out what we want to protect against. It's like all right, for the Eagles, it's like, all right, let's double AJ and make sure Devontae don't get over the top. Right? You know what those players can do. But like Romeo Doubs can fly, Christian Watson can fly.
But it's not only that, you gotta give the credit to Matt LaFleur in that offense.
Oh yeah, dude.
Matt LaFleur in that offense, he cooks up. So you might in a scheme, right? Or in a when you're in the defensive coverage, you might think that you're seeing one offensive like play style, and you might think, oh, it's this. And then when they go play fake that motherfucker, and then you watching Luke Musgrave run 30 yards down the field with the closest defender being 25 yards away from him, it's like...
Who's a slow linebacker?
It's like... Yeah. That's play calling. Mm-hmm. That's drawing up a play to get your people open and make the game easier.
It's a working game plan.
Now, I gotta give this man credit, bro. Brian Gutekunst. These are notable Packers.
You were hating on him.
I was. I'm not. Look, and when I'm wrong, I'll admit when I'm wrong.
No, I agree. It's
these are notable players that have made contributions to our team, and he's drafted in the last 2 years. This is the 2022 draft. Quay Walker, linebacker, number 7 linebacker from Georgia. Devontae Wyatt, D tackle from Georgia. Christian Watson in the second round. Sean Ryan, who's an offensive lineman in the second round or in the third round. Romeo Doubs in the fourth round. Zach Tom in the fourth round. Kingsley Enagbar in the fifth round. And then this is the 2023 draft this past year. First round, Lucas Van Ness. Second round, Luke Musgrave. Second round, Jaden Reed. Third round, Tucker Kraft.
Now Van Ness, he's been hurt, right?
Van Ness played all year.
Am I dumb? What position is he?
He's like an edge rusher.
Oh, okay, never mind.
He had a couple sacks this year.
I
want to say he had like 6 or 7 sacks this year, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. He had 4 sacks. 4 sacks. Yeah, it says right here. Jaden Reed in the 2nd round. Tucker Kraft in the 3rd round.
Tucker Kraft's good.
Dontavian Wicks in the 5th round.
Yeah, Wicks is good. Yeah, that's that kid who got hurt.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dontavian Wicks didn't get hurt.
He got hurt in the playoffs, but he came back.
At the end of the game?
Yeah.
Which game? San Fran?
I think it was the Wild. I think it was against Dallas. No, he was hurt. No. Wicks was supposed to be out against Dallas, but I think he played. He was banged up at the end of the season. He's corner, right? Corner. DB?
No, you're talking about Jair, bro.
No. Jair was also bad. No, but Wicks was questionable.
Wicks is a wide receiver. He's number 13. Who caught that touchdown over Stephon Gilmore in the end zone.
Oh, okay.
He did that double move.
That is... Oh, fuck. Who the fuck is... I don't know. Never mind.
Cowboys
My brain isn't working.
Also,
never mind.
Carrington Valentine, who was a DB in the 2nd round, or in the 7th round.
Yeah.
That's all the players that Gutekunst drafted in the last 2 years that make contributions to this team.
Yeah, dude.
That's crazy.
They play well. I mean, it helps when their whole team's young, so they all actually started, you know? Well, most of them started. So it helps them.
How smart does Brian Gutekunst look now in 2020? Drafted Jordan Love in the 1st round and A.J. Dillon in the 2nd. And John Runyon Jr. in the 6th round.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
There's the future, bro. It is impressive that everyone was hating on him. In
2019.
Yeah,
I'm just looking.
He was using observation hockey. He was using.
Dude, he was getting in on the shins, bro. He was getting fucked up on Twitter and shit.
I'm just looking at these, like 2019, these are all Gutekunst drafts. 1st round, Rashawn Gary. 1st round, Darnell Savage Jr. 2nd round, Elton Jenkins. Like...
Darnell Savage dropped the pick 6.
5th round, Kingsley Kiki. 2018, 1st round, Jair.
About to come to the Eagles.
5th round, MVS, like these are good drafts.
MVS. You had that in there as productive players.
I mean,
MVS.
Yeah, he impacted us in a bad way, but he impacted us. 2017 found Jamal Williams in the 4th round. Aaron Jones was drafted after Jamal Williams in the 5th round of that same fucking draft. Mm-hmm. Think about that. What the fuck? This man.
He knows things.
Brian, I'm sorry. I sincerely apologize. I didn't know you had game like that, player. I didn't know.
Here's their game.
I think the Packers are going good places.
Speaking of coaches or GMs who have game, Jim Harbaugh going to the Chargers.
You want to segue to that?
You think that's a good fit for him? I think it's a good fit.
I said that. I said if I was Jim Harbaugh, that would be the only place I'm looking.
Yeah, because he's got the good young quarterback, and he's got things to work with.
The talent is there on that team.
The talent, they have pieces, right? But I feel like they need to get rid of some. I think they need to get rid of some guys. Like I feel like
as a coach,
Mike Williams, I would get rid of.
As a coach, they have
Bosa, maybe.
As a coach, they have everything that you need. As a coach, whenever you're looking at a head coaching job, you're looking for about 3 or 4 things. Do they have a generational quarterback? Or not even generational. Do they have a franchise quarterback?
Yeah.
They have that. Do they have at least one I can trust on him to get open in crunch time receiver? Yes. Keenan Allen. Do they have at least one impactful player on every level of defense? They have that. Joey Bosa, Khalil Mack, Derwin James, Asante Samuel Jr. They have everything you want, and they have an A1 kicker that hits everything on planet Earth. Dicker to kicker, baby.
Dicker to kicker, baby.
So it's like
on our team for like 2 games when Jake Elliott was hurt.
It's like at that point, if you are John Harbaugh, what other job is you looking at? Jim, sorry, I always do that. If you're Jimmy H, what are you looking at?
I feel like so he probably went to Atlanta, the Chargers.
I don't even think he went to see Atlanta. I don't think
he probably didn't want to the Panthers.
I don't think he interviewed with Atlanta. I don't think so. I think he only interviewed with the Chargers because I'm trying to tell you. Excuse me. If I'm Jim Harbaugh, I'm not coming into the NFL to try to prove that I can be a good coach. Y'all motherfuckers already know I'm a good coach. I only left San Fran because them niggas didn't like me for real anymore. And I lost control of the team. So I went to college. And then won there. Like a lot.
Yeah.
So it's not like I'm coming in like I'm not coming into a job looking like I'm desperate and I need that job opportunity. Yeah. I can pass up as Jim Harbaugh. He can pass up other opportunities to look for the one that he wants.
Yeah,
and that's his main goal. He's got to go get a championship, a Super Bowl.
And he's gonna start.
If he gets a Super Bowl, you realize he's only one of he's only one of like 4 or 5 coaches in history that would win both an NCAA championship, national championship, and Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. Do you know who the other ones are?
Nah, not off the top of my head.
Jimmy Johnson.
Okay.
Barry Switzer, also with the Cowboys. He won the 3rd Super Bowl with the Cowboys. Mm-hmm. Pete Carroll.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And he would be the next one.
He'll be the next one.
I think about that. Like, people be disrespecting Pete Carroll because like he wasn't it as a coach.
No, he's and he really wanted to stay with Seattle too. They're like, no, you gotta go. He's like, oh, just stay. I'll be an advisor.
Like,
get the fuck out of here, Pete.
I thought they kept him as an advisor.
They might have kept him.
That's what I thought. They gave him a role as an advisor.
He was fighting for that head coach job still. He really wanted it, but they let him go off that. But he's gonna stay in Seattle.
But I think that everybody wants that new way. That's one of the main reasons why I think Bill didn't get a job.
Yeah, they want that new. They want a McVay guy. They want a LaFleur. You know,
they want the young. Don't say that last.
They want the robot.
That was real smooth. How you try to slip that in there, like.
Sirianni. I like Sirianni because he talks shit.
But what does he do? Like I was having right. So I was having this argument with Jake and Chris in the group chat. When you look at a great coach, right, a head coach in football, right, mm-hmm. all of them do something well, like something well, like John Harbaugh John Harbaugh came up as a special teams coach. Baltimore always has great special teams work. All the time. They barely ever make special teams blunders, mm-hmm. and they have probably the greatest kicker of all time when he retires. Andy Reid, offensive guru. Sean McVay, offensive guru. Matt LaFleur, offensive guru. Bill Belichick, defensive guru. Mm-hmm. Rex Ryan, defensive guru.
Yeah.
Like, all the greats, as far as coaches are concerned, do something well.
Yeah.
What does Nick Sirianni do well?
He was good offensive
screen passes.
He's an offensive
with no blocking.
But he didn't call any plays. The last 2 years he's been coach.
What are you gonna do?
No, but screen passes, no blocking.
He hasn't called any plays.
He's a strategist, not a tactician.
Well, what the fuck you strategizing? Because that shit changed, my nigga.
I know. That's why he needs people
He's
around.
Strategizing the screen pass and no blocking.
But y'all been doing now. See, I told y'all. I told y'all why y'all still do that. See, the Eagles have a infatuation with the screen back pass with no blocking because y'all got 2 consecutive running backs named Brian Westbrook, who is the human circle button, and LaShawn McCoy, who is a human joystick. So y'all could throw a screen pass with no blocking and be like, all right, y'all 3 defenders, go try and tackle him.
Right, yeah, try
to tackle LaShawn McCoy in like 9 years, so he needed to stop doing that.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Like y'all got fixed on that galore of. Running back, he'll get out of that. He'll
make a person mad.
He don't need a blocker there.
Even a wide receiver screen is like, let's have Devontae Smith block. Devontae Smith is 6 foot, 175 pounds. He's not blocking nothing.
He do be out there on the blocks though.
Yeah, he do
be out there. He do be out there, but AJ Brown big ass need to be out there blocking if you're talking about any receiver blocking.
AJ Brown don't block.
His big goofy ass.
Yeah,
he don't block.
That's one of the main reasons I missed Alan Lazard because like he was a great blocker. That's like the only reason I wanted to keep him. Right, but I'm kind of happy we didn't because The Jets are paying him $12 million, and we're paying our entire wide receiver and tight end core $7.5 million this year.
Yeah, dude.
But there's been a lot of coach updates.
The New York Packers.
How do you feel about the Raheem Morris hire?
I like it for Atlanta. I like it. I feel like because he was an in-house guy, right?
Well, yeah. No. He was there before.
Yeah.
He was there for like 2 seasons. I
He has
think.
history with them.
No, yeah, he was there for 2 seasons before they hired Arthur Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah, then he went somewhere else.
And then
I feel like it's a good
he went to
I forget.
no, fucking he went to St. Louis. Or not St. Louis, the Rams. He went to the Rams because in 2020, that's when Brandon Staley left because he was the Rams DC. He went and took the Chargers job in 2020 or 2019. And that was when Raheem Morris went and took the DC job in St. Louis.
I think it's a good fit for them. I think Atlanta's issue is personnel. They need a quarterback. Like, that's number one. They need a quarterback. If they can get a competent, good enough quarterback,
What's their draft pick this year?
they can work on everything
Falcons?
else.
Do you know? Can you look that up real quick, Nick?
Might be in the middle.
What's their draft pick?
They're probably like 10 or 11.
No, yeah, they did have like 7 wins. Because they're not going to be able to get... If I was them, I would try and ask Chicago what they finna do.
That's what I'm saying. They need to trade up.
Or trade for Justin Fields. And make it Michael Vick 2.0. You imagine Justin Fields on turf? You know how sad and horrible that man feels playing in that cold-ass, windy-ass Chicago with them horrible-ass fans out there that don't cheer for shit because it's too fucking cold to do so because their team does. Like, see, the reason why teams in the cold like Green Bay and Philly and Kansas City, the reason why their teams...
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Bijan.
So if they could have had 2 options. They could be like, all right, Chicago, y'all gonna use that number 1 pick? All right, give us Justin Fields. We'll give y'all the 8th pick too. All right, Chicago, y'all keeping Justin Fields? We'll trade y'all our 8th pick for our number 1 pick, and we'll give y'all our 1st round pick next year too for that number 1.
Yeah, top 5.
Yeah.
So like that's what I'm saying. Like
They need to do something like that.
But I think Justin Fields would be perfect, bro. He's from Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
He played in hot weather or a dome his entire life, except for the couple years he was in Ohio. Mm. Like I think playing there would work perfect for him. I really do. I think he would be a good fit, and I think Raheem Morris will try to either emulate the Sean McVay system, or he would bring somebody in that does. And so now that opens up the field for Justin Fields better. Now he's getting easier throws. Now targets look more wide open. Now he's able to use his legs a little more effectively, not just feeling like he has to, but feeling like he wants to.
Like part of the scheme instead of scrambling.
Exactly, exactly.
Kind of like how Jalen did last year.
So I feel like that would be a perfect fit for him.
Yeah,
I feel like him going to Atlanta would be perfect.
Yeah, Atlanta. I want to see a good Atlanta. NFL strong when you have good Atlanta.
And if I was Atlanta, I would trade for just. Excuse me. If they got balls, I would trade for Justin Fields. Excuse me. And then I would trade for Justin Jefferson.
Ooh. That would be too much. I don't think they want to give up that much capital because if Justin Jefferson's going to cost
give up like
3
almost all the draft capital.
Yeah, it'll cost too much for that.
You would give up a couple players.
I can see getting Fields.
You would probably give.
Kyle Pitts.
No, you're not giving up Pitts. You give up Drake London. You would probably give up Drake London in like 2 firsts.
Drake London stinks.
Like Drake London in like 2 firsts for Justin Jefferson. But for Justin Fields, bro, he shouldn't cost more than a fucking 2nd round pick.
Justin Fields,
At absolute best, he should be a 2nd round pick.
Yeah, I agree.
Aaron fucking Rodgers was a 2nd round conditional first.
Right.
Ain't no way in hell Justin Fields worth the first round pick.
Exactly.
He's a young quarterback, so something.
Nah. I'm not trying to hear that. I'm not trying to hear. I'm so sorry.
Nick has a point.
Ain't no way.
But it's.
I hear you, Nick. As far as him being young,
Bro, we traded Sam Bradford for a first rounder.
But y'all bamboozled them niggas. That's different. Nick, motherfuckers not doing that no more.
Yeah, we went around the carousel.
No motherfuckers not. No one will ever take that. No one will ever take that Sam Bradford trade or something like that again.
No, yeah, Fields would go for two.
But that was also different because Sam Bradford had a breakout year when he got traded. That was part of the reason that the team that traded for him
It was the first year he was healthy when he played for us that 1 year. And
that's what I'm saying. And then
he was like, yo, first round pick from him. He was like, yeah. Don't take that.
That's what I'm saying. They bamboozled themselves. That's different. Ain't no way in hell he worth more than second round pick. That's why I'm saying if I'm Atlanta, I'm trying to go after Justin Fields as opposed to that first round pick, because that first round pick gonna cost you more capital. Gonna cost you more. You should be able to give Chicago 1 second round pick for Justin Fields.
Because Chicago can
1 second round pick, and if you want Desmond Ridder, fucking take him.
Yeah.
And then you can use the pick that you got, the first round pick that you got this year, the first round pick that you got next year, and Drake London and somebody else, and say, here, Minnesota, give us Justin Jefferson. And now we talking.
Now the Justin Jefferson thing is probably a stretch. Let's get rid
But it could happen though.
I don't think
because if he asked for a trade, they're gonna have to.
If he asked for it, but I don't think.
But I think why? That nigga want to win. He ain't winning. What, they about to get rid of Kirk. Who about to be his quarterback? He ain't even really like Kirk like that, but he was like, at least someone can give me the ball.
I don't know yet. I guess we'll have to find out.
Who gonna be a quarterback?
There's gonna be some moves. There's still some moves to be made.
I understand that, but all I'm saying is like I just feel like
trading high-profile players like that compared to Justin Fields it's completely different. It's giving up too much. It's too much.
I don't think that's giving up too much for someone like Justin Jefferson.
Because teams don't think like us, right? For me and you, a first-round pick for a generational player like Justin Jefferson is a no fucking brainer, right? But teams value picks like their players. That they're
not all teams, but I see what you're saying.
Like they overvalue their picks.
Sean McVay literally said, "Fuck them picks and win a Super Bowl."
That's what I'm saying, and that's as you should, because a first round pick can be a bust. Look at Mac Jones right now.
But that wasn't his fault.
Look at Zach Wilson.
No. We're gonna really do it. That's not Mac Jones' fault. Yes,
he's a dirty player.
Yeah, but he had a good rookie.
Touches wieners.
He had a good rookie season,
Video
bro.
evidence.
If you look at his rookie season compared to his sophomore season, bro, Bill Belichick fucked up his growth. Bro.
Oh no, 100%.
Derailed his entire career because of that shit.
Oh, also he's touching.
And he'll never. Let it go.
I don't think I can. I hate the Patriots, and Mac Jones is a Patriot, and he's a weird Patriot.
Could be Vince McMahon.
He grabbed it.
Wow. I don't even want to mention that shit. That shit was crowd reading it.
He grabbing dead ankles after he gets sacked, bro. He's holding on to people's ankles and shit, bro.
I read that shit, Nick.
Could be Vince McMahon.
You know how a nigga read something on like a cartoon or something. Every sentence he read, you like,
yeah.
I was reading the whole. I read the whole joint. I'm like, yo.
Of course, a couple of days after they announced a $5 billion deal to go to Netflix.
That's a good idea.
Just 3 days later, this pops up.
Yeah, well, it's a good move.
Apparently he was telling her to like send expensive photos to Brock Lesnar. That's part of Brock Lesnar's contract. That's fucking nuts.
It was some crazy shit in there, bro.
Yeah, bro. He's been accused of a lot of things.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
He just stepped back and he's like, I have no
He's like,
role.
It wasn't me.
Shout out Cat Williams, bro. You're the truth, I guess.
Vince McMahon definitely went to Epstein's house.
So, what do you guys think? You think the league's blue balling Belichick from getting the record?
No, he was probably on Epstein's house.
No, I don't think that. Oh God, Nick. Yo, chill, bro. We're gonna get canceled. That's a real thing. Shout out.
We're not popular enough.
Shout out Aaron Rodgers. That does not matter.
You have to go like page 50.
Honestly, get canceled might actually boost our views.
Yeah, that might actually.
Honestly,
then the government's gonna come after us like
that. Might actually work out.
I do not need the government watching me because
they already are.
I'm
watching us right now.
I know, but yeah, I mean that's watching. No, right, that's watching us. I mean like watching you, like watching you.
Like 1984.
Yeah, you
That's funny how that book came into life.
No.
All right,
never have, never will. I already know. I already know about it. Nope. I don't use TikTok. My girlfriend does.
TikTok.
Oh, damn.
Instagram and Snapchat. They watch us. They're everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, we're tracked. Oh, fuck it. Who cares?
Like, bro, the ad thing, bro, that's a real thing, bro.
Yeah.
I never cause we about to go, like, me and the homies about to go on this ski trip, the 9th to the 11th, Super Bowl weekend. And so, you know how wearing glasses, have you ever been skiing before?
No.
Wow, man, we gotta take you up there sometime.
I don't want to.
No? Okay, it's fun. You don't wear glasses, right? No. So like wearing glasses under the goggles, right? Sometimes the glasses fog up and it causes you not to see. So they have these like little, they have like these prescription clips where like there's clips on the end. You kind of like press them down and then you let them go inside of the goggle lens, and they like essentially snap to the frame, so they don't move, and you don't have to wear glasses. Like they have your prescription lenses inside that joint. I've never ever looked up anything on my phone like this before. I had Phil send them to me like last week because I'm gonna try and buy them this week before the trip, because it's gonna take like a week for them to put the prescription in and send it out and all that bullshit. So I looked it up. I was looking at the shit. What's today? Saturday. I was looking at that shit Wednesday, right? Why I go on YouTube yesterday, and that shit was like the second commercial on a YouTube video I was watching.
Yeah, bro.
Like shit like that is like it's been happening, and you notice it. You've been noticing it for a while, but like every once in a while, it's like, man, this is weird.
I ain't gonna lie though. That's useful.
It is sometimes.
That's useful, though.
It is sometimes.
That's what I was actually trying. I mean,
it is sometimes, but then it's like, all right.
And then it's like,
no, but my thing is, it's creepy. It gets weird. It gets stupid because it's like, all right, I know y'all watching us enough to start suggesting this shit to me, so y'all should be watching me enough to know I already bought it, so stop suggesting this shit to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, Nick?
It's not that smart yet. Yeah.
It's not that smart yet.
Like with Dr. Squatch, it's like, oh, I do this. I'm like, bro, I'm already subscribed to y'all. You don't gotta keep sending. Like, I signed up.
Well, that's because you keep buying stuff. Like, so that's like.
When you're subscribed.
They just send you shit every month.
Yeah, every few months.
Yeah, so they try to appeal to you. They don't want you picking the same soaps every time. They want you. You can't get Black Love every time, Nick. Damn, chill.
It's purple. And pine tar.
Nick, me and you're lathering up with some Black Love.
Nah, that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Some BBS, some big black soap.
No, there was that at Target, yo. It was a soap for black people. I'm like, oh, what, white people can't use this soap? It was there just on the shelf.
You should have bought it to make a statement. Then.
Probably not though. Like honestly, because we have different skin textures and stuff like that.
That's funny you see. It's like, this is the soap for black people. I'm looking at it. I'm like, oh, white people can't use this. So if I saw a white person handle it, I'd be like, yo, you can't use that. It's just what he says. You can't.
I don't know about soap, but definitely definitely shampoos and like conditioners.
You got melanin, bro.
Like shampoos are different, but shampoos and conditioners for sure we definitely can't use. Like I could never use your shampoo, never.
I use Head and Shoulders, so
yeah, never could do that.
Head and Shoulders using this.
So like with most white people's hair, right? The idea for you guys is to take the oil out of your hair.
Yeah.
For us, we have to keep the oil in our hair.
Right.
So like all of our shit's like using like my conditioner is like using like manuka oil and like some type of honey. Like some honey blend or like honey extract and shit. Like
honey buns.
Like it's real, like you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's a real thing though. Like so.
No, yeah, that's facts.
But to get back to the point, kind of got way off topic. I think that Bill Belichick is done. I think that the moment that he pushed out Tom Brady, I think if he'd have pushed out Tom Brady, right? Or I think if Tom Brady would have retired, right? Tom was just like, all right, I'm done with football. Yeah. I'm done. Don't want to play no more. And Bill Belichick struggled the way he had the last 4 years after Tom in New England. I feel like we would have just looked at it like, all right, well, you know, he tried. He was trying to get it right. He just didn't quite get it right. Shit happens, right? But the fact that literally the first year Tom left, he went and won another Super Bowl.
Yeah, it was rough.
Because he finally got the one thing he was asking you for the last 2 years, which was talent around him. Because he can't do it himself anymore.
Right, because he's 48 years old or some shit.
Still, it's Tom Brady.
But you know what I'm saying? But like, I think that the NFL looked at that and was like, he's not a good evaluator of talent.
Yo, you hear the Niners are going to pull him out of retirement?
So yeah, they were.
So way back up.
Yeah. So
Tom Brady on the Niners.
So like, I think the NFL is looking at the rest of that and they're saying, well, A, you're not really that good of a player developer, and it seems like you never really have been.
He's not a great GM. He's a good coach.
Not even a coach. No, he's a good coach. He's a good scheming coach.
Yeah.
He doesn't develop players though.
Right. No. Exactly. Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like most guys, when you have a coach, right? You want that guy to either be a really, really good scheming coach, and then have himself surround himself with people who can coach up players and coach up ability, or vice versa. Yeah. The head coach is the guy that coaches up the ability, and then you have a bunch of schemers around him.
Right.
And then you have the guys that are gods and that do both. Andy Reid.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? So there's levels to that. And Bill Belichick he's the guy that is a good schematic coach, but he's also the schematic coach that don't know how to put coaches around him that evaluate and generate and elevate talent.
Yeah.
He should just be a defensive coordinator. He should just take a step back.
I think he should. I think he should do what Rex Ryan did his last 6-7 years before he stopped coaching. Just be a DC somewhere. It's not as much stress. You only really got to worry about one thing.
And it's the thing he's really good at.
And it's the one thing that you are like the actual GOAT at.
Right, yeah.
You've had 20 top 10 defenses in the 24 years that you were in New England. That is astounding.
That's good, dude. Yeah, it's
Eagles
really
should
good.
pick him up, get rid of Vic Fangio immediately, bring Brown Belichick.
I like Vic Fangio. We'll keep him.
Apparently, sorry, go ahead. I'm so sorry.
I want Belichick to get the record, dude. I feel like the league's blue ball. I don't know. He can get a job somewhere, but I don't think it's going to happen this year.
It's not going to happen the way he wanted. Either he's going to have to accept the fact that he's chasing that record, or he's going to have to accept the fact that no Super Bowl contending team or no team that's even close is going to want him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
He's going to have to accept one or the other.
Yeah, and I agree. It's a tough position for him because it's like, all right, he wants to get the record and then leave. But teams are like, yo, we need a coach for 5 years. We can't.
And not even that.
We're not going to hire you.
I don't think it's that. I don't even think it's that. I think if he had a good coaching tree, like a Andy Reid, like a Nick Saban, like a Sean McVay, I think it's trash. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So I think that even if he had the ability to generate good coaches, right, and he could go to a team and be like, all right, y'all, listen, I know I'm only be here 2-3 years, excuse me. I like to get the record, and then after that, I'm gonna have my homie take over. He's gonna be great. He's gonna continue the way that I want to continue, the way that you guys want to keep winning, and he'll be able to continue that for y'all for a lot longer than I will. Type shit. But he's not that coach either.
Yeah. Well, they did do that in New England. They had that, they had the deal going. It's like when Bill leaves, this guy's going to take over.
Yeah, OJ Mayo.
Yeah, OJ Mayo.
Not OJ Mayo, Gerard Mayo. I said that yesterday.
OJ Mayo.
Gerard Mayo, but Gerard Mayo's not really. He's not really under his coaching tree per se.
Yeah.
See, Gerard Mayo was a coach in other places before he became a coach in New England.
Yeah.
So he played there, but he's not really like a coach under that.
Right.
So he's going to be able.
He's going to be his own guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna. Yeah.
We'll see how well he does. I feel like New England need offensive help, like bad.
Well, they're gonna need
okay.
It's the NFL, bro. It's the era of having a quarterback. Mm-hmm. You have to have a quarterback.
You gotta have a good quarterback.
Gotta have a quarterback.
You need it.
It's it's like crack.
Bad.
Yeah.
Bad.
That's what I'm saying, man. I don't know, man. I think he's done. I think he has to look at himself in the mirror and say, I came up just short of the record. I had a good long career.
He's not doing that because
I won 6 rings.
He's gonna die.
I'm going to the Hall of Fame the moment I retire.
Yeah.
A lot of people already, even though I don't have that record, a lot of people already consider me the greatest head coach of all time. I don't.
Championships.
And so, I feel like he just needs to go enjoy his money, bro, or some shit. I don't know.
I feel like if I was... Fuck, see, I can't even say that, because I was going to say if I was the Panthers, I would hire him, but then it's like, No, the Panthers need a long-term solution. Like all these teams need.
But not only
a
a long-term solution, how many teams need a defensive-minded head coach?
Right, exactly. Yeah,
That's something like you know what I'm saying. It's not.
You don't see that very often.
Yeah.
No, I agree. It's tough.
Or if you are a defensive-minded head coach, you usually are paired with a great OC.
Yes.
Sean McDermott in Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
What's the name in MCDC?
Mm-hmm.
What's the name down in Tampa Bay? Todd Bowles.
Todd Bowles, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like all those guys have great OCs, so they don't even have to worry about the offensive side as the head coach. They just focus on defense.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So, you know, I just feel like he need to get that shit up.
Yeah,
It's
a
time to
shame.
move on, brother.
I feel like if he like he needs to be around football or he'll
That's fine. Go be a
He could be an analyst.
yeah.
Be on TV.
Yeah.
He's got a good personality.
Belichick on TV.
Belichick. You see the one game day that one time, Navy Army game.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I think he
He
could
was
do
shooting
it.
the shit. He was. Pat was asking him a question. He took the words right out of his mouth and just went with it. Put the helmet on and shit. I like Belichick. He's got good energy.
Or
Funny guy.
He could have like a Peyton Manning type show where he's like breaking down people's tapes and shit like that. Like, all right, this is what I'm seeing in this coverage, and you know this is a great play by the defender because this happened and he made this correction.
Whoa.
Oh, be like Chris McCaffrey and
You know how John Gruden had
the
that?
Eagles play.
What'd you say? Sorry.
Christian McCaffrey when the Eagles were in Seattle. I was like, oh yeah, they're gonna do this. They're gonna do a QB draw to the left, but it was the same play that went to the right. Remember that?
No, what?
Remember it was the
Yeah,
game
he
in
was-
Seattle. Chris McCaffrey was
So Christian
on there.
McCaffrey
The Peyton
was
Manning
on-
and Eli Manning show. Chris McCaffrey was on there.
Oh,
Like,
predicted our play.
yeah, predicted our play. He's
Yeah,
like, yeah, this one's gonna be a QB draw to the left, yeah, but it was a QB draw to the right. He's like, it was the same exact play that he was going. It's just it went to the right instead of the left.
Yeah.
As I say, he's like, yeah, they're gonna pull the guard, they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that. They did the exact same thing, just to the right side.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, very predictable. Chris McCaffrey should be a defensive coordinator.
I mean, it's not hard to kind of predict that. It was very obvious what those are wrong.
Like the Eagles, we stink.
I mean, sometimes you can just tell
Yeah,
just by
QB
looking
draws.
looking at how the offense is set up.
That is not
You
what
can
you
tell
were
if it's
saying
wrong.
at the beginning of the year, my guy.
What QB draws?
No, the y'all stink.
I was saying we weren't playing well all year.
He was.
No, I got caught.
No, he was. He was saying we weren't playing up to our potential. We're
I
barely
wasn't
winning
saying
these
all year,
games.
bro.
But then when I would say that, well, every one of y'all would say to me, "Oh, but we're 8-0, but we're
That's what I was saying.
7-0, we're 9-0."
That's what I'm saying. I was like,
He
we're
was
winning
saying
now.
it too.
Yeah, I
still
said we
winning.
were winning
That's
games,
true.
but we
It's a
weren't
true
playing.
statement.
We weren't playing that. We
But
weren't playing.
how much?
Would you barely winning?
Would you rather have been losing at the beginning of the season like you did at the end and fix it so y'all could have been maybe where the
Yeah. I would.
exactly.
Well, duh.
Yeah.
I think every team was like that.
Yeah, sorry.
It's alright though.
Yeah, fuck
Anyway,
y'all.
Belichick, I feel like what if he turns into like what if he's like a coaching school? He starts a coach school.
I mean, that's possible.
That'd be pretty cool for him.
I mean, I guess.
Like, no matter how John Gruden, before he got, all that thing happening to him, he had that, what do you call it? He had the quarterbacks come in and it was like,
Yeah,
John
right
Gruden's-
before the drafts and shit. I know exactly what you're talking about. But
Yeah,
let's say
yeah,
it was this quarterback school. But
quarterback school, yeah, it's like this,
I mean,
like
let me
that
ask you,
thing.
John Gruden got a little trouble.
how you going? If I'm a coach, right? And I want to learn, like if I'm a young and up and coming coach, right? And I want to learn today's NFL, why the fuck would I go to the 90s coach?
Yeah, true. Yeah.
I'm gonna go to Sean McVay. I'm gonna go to Matt LaFleur. The only motherfucker that's from the 90s that I would go to that's still coaching is Andy Reid, because he changes his fucking playbook and his entire offensive scheme every single year.
Yeah.
He changes with the NFL. That's why I personally feel like Andy Reid is the greatest NFL coach of all time. He's won everywhere he's been. He's won with nothing. He's won with everything.
Hey, Andy Reid's a dog.
He didn't move the
All
Eagles.
while eating cheeseburgers.
He should have though.
Drinking
But there are things that were out of his control there that didn't happen, and there were some things that he could have as well.
McNabb
Yeah.
throwing a 95-yard pick,
Not his fault.
2002. Remember that? That was the last game at the vet.
Yeah. Last game at the vet.
Yeah. Dolly McNabb. Here you go, Rondé Barber. Rondé Barber's, oh, gee, thanks.
But you know, y'all one of only like 5 teams in the last like 30 years that went to the conference championship at least 4 times in a row. That was that run that y'all had.
Yeah.
Like
Shane.
that was Andy Reid. You know the other team, one of the other teams who've done it, Kansas City, 6 straight times. Andy Reid. Like Andy Reid is really like
It's him, yo.
Think about all the quarterbacks that he's won with. Donovan McNabb, Michael Vick. He was winning with fucking Kevin Cobb before he got hurt.
Kevin Cobb played like 2 games.
He played 4 games and y'all was 3-1.
Carson Palmer.
Yeah.
Donovan McNabb got hurt the first week, and then Kevin Cobb played 2 games after that. Threw for 300 yards, and then Donovan McNabb came back. And then in 2010, he played the first half of that game. He got hurt, and Mike Vick came in, and then Kevin Cobb.
We played y'all that. He got hurt the first game of the year?
Yeah,
that's why my
Oh my God, yeah, that's right.
And then Kevin Cobb never played again.
Well, because Michael Vick started cooking.
Yeah. So Kevin Cobb played like 3 games.
But he still won with him.
I don't think so.
Say Kevin Dog. If Cobb was a dog, he had a bad day.
Then he started winning with Michael Vick.
Yeah. Well, Mike Vick over Kevin Cobb any day.
Then he said, all right, I'm going to take my whole entire offensive style, go to Kansas City. I'm going to win with Alex Smith.
Alex Smith.
He's good.
He broke his leg though.
And then he said,
That was a wash.
and then he said, oh, him? Yeah, I'm going up 17 spots for that guy. Give me him. Patrick Mahomes, Kermit the Frog. Give me that.
I can't even do that voice.
Hey, good. Take a Mitchell Trubisky. The worst quarterback ever.
Actually,
Mitchell Trubisky sucks.
you can't say that.
Yes, I can.
You can't say that.
Yes, I can. Mitchell Trubisky's terrible.
Is he worse than Justin Fields?
Yes.
You can't say that. He went 12-5 and won a division one year.
They had a better team. That was a double doink year. That team was better. There's no one on the Bears.
And they almost beat you on that fucking game.
Because we sucked that year.
Trubisky was balling that game. What do you mean?
Balling that game. That was a 12 to 10.
He did have a nice year.
Respect the original and the first ever MVP, bro. Respect the first ever Nickelodeon most valuable player. Respect him.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Respect him,
Yeah.
Should be crazy.
Ooh. Fucking Mitchell
All right, boys, let's get into
I imagine the Bears aren't thinking that. Bears think, we should have took Pat Mahomes. Let's take Mitchell Trubisky from North Carolina.
But I don't think Patrick Mahomes would have been what he is. I think he would have been a gunslinger still. I think that's one of the franchises where you just can't go.
Yeah, it's like the Jets.
Yeah, and
the
the
Browns.
Mahomes was a really good match.
Unless you're Joe Flacco.
It was supposed to happen.
You go to the Browns and you're like, I'm Joe Flacco again. Here's Mark Cooper. Go for 200.
You ain't see that? You ain't see that meme? After the divisional round or after the wild card round when they lost to the Texans, and it said Joe Flacco walking into the Ravens locker room after taking down the Browns another year, and it was the Jordan Roy Williams when he's walking into the locker room. Yeah. That shit was great.
That's pretty funny.
So
why the NFL having bullets to the Green Bay Packers?
What are you saying?
It says, where were you during Seattle's comeback in 2014 NFC Championship game?
Yeah. Well, because the championship games are about to happen.
Yeah.
So they're gonna bring up championship moments.
Yeah. The first comment was like, "What have we done to you?"
Real quick,
Real
quick, before we get to that, because I just read some like right before we walked, I walked in here. Apparently, the Packers are looking at Brandon Staley as a defensive coordinator. We're gonna interview him. I don't know how I feel about that.
At least he's not head coach. He's focused on defense.
I mean,
the last analytic guy.
The last time he was a defensive coordinator, that was the year Aaron Donald had 20-something sacks.
Yeah.
In 2020.
It was probably Aaron Donald, but yeah. He's a good DC.
So
he's a big analytic guy.
I don't know if I want him though. You know who I really want as it hits close to home. I want Dallas's defensive backs coach.
Who fucks that?
Al Harris.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Imagine making Al Harris the defensive coordinator of the Green Bay Packers.
That'd be wild.
That'd be so great.
Mm-hmm.
You know what Al Harris is, right?
Yes.
Kind of, sort of.
Do you remember the Matt Hasselbeck? We want the ball. We're taking the ball and we're going to score game.
Oh, yeah.
And we got the pick six to win the playoff game. That was Al Harris who had that pick six.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Al Harris, number 36. Yeah,
Oh.
Himothy. That's my foot. You good? But him, he's he. If I can get him, that would be perfect.
Damn, that's pretty wild. Yeah. Okay.
That'd be perfect.
That'd be pretty cool.
But I guess I'll take Brandon Staley a little bitch ass.
Big analytic.
I don't know, bro. He gave up 63 points to the Raiders. I don't know if you want that.
That's true.
Aiden McConnell and the Raiders.
Was cooking this nigga. Did him nefariously.
I know his Easton Stick picked the wrong sport. Should play baseball. He would have got sponsored immediately by Easton.
All right, well, let's move on. Let's look at the matchups for the championship. Now, I'm conflicted. My heart says one thing, but my wallet and my brain say another.
It's the script, bro.
It's the battle of the scripts. Who's going to be in the Super Bowl, yo?
Script, bro.
What do you think the Super Bowl matchup's going to be? What's going on? Let's break down. All right, let's go.
No, the Chiefs are going to win because...
First game for Sunday is going to be Chiefs at Baltimore.
That's the first game?
That's the first game, 3 o'clock.
Chiefs are going to win.
Made that the first game?
Yep.
Yeah, normally the AFC's like the second game.
No, it's usually whichever game is going to be better. And I just think that... that game would be better, like me more entertaining. Lamar versus Patrick Mahomes,
Definitely entertaining.
Two of the next young black quarterbacks in the NFL for the next 10 years. Like you would think that game would be the game that would be the prime time game, but
that's what's going to happen because the Chiefs are going to win, and Taylor Swift's going to go to the Super Bowl, and she's going to make a surprise appearance next to Usher on the halftime show, and then they're going to win the Super Bowl. And then Travis Kelce's going to propose to her, and Travis Kelce's going to have two rings at the end of the day, and he's going to retire, and then they're going to go on their merry way.
That's a bold statement, Nick.
Pat Mahomes is going to be the solidified next.
There's a lot of milestones that Travis Kelce said he wanted to break as a tight end.
No, he stinks now. He dropped like 4 passes.
Jesus Christ, Nick, you are like, man,
bro, he was dropping passes like crazy,
brother.
Yeah, Travis stinks now. Did you hear that?
No, I guess I didn't know.
I think this year was one of those.
The greatest tight end of all time just sucks. You know?
Cook, my guy.
Yeah.
I think this year was one of his worst years.
I mean, he was like 8 yards off of 1,000.
Still, he should have 1,000. Travis Kelce.
As a tight end.
Yeah, but when you get triple teamed because everyone else on the fucking field is dropping the ball. And they're like, all right, we don't even got to put a guy on him. He's going to do it himself.
He had 7 years. He had 7 straight years of 1,000 yards, and then this year he had 984.
Yeah, bro.
Damn.
Stinks.
Well, you know what? That's what happens, dude.
You can't say the nigga sucks, though, bro.
It's still in the championship game.
How? Bro, you kill me. How? All right, man.
I just don't know how. Like, for me, I don't know how like the Chiefs stop Baltimore's offense. I don't see how them stopping Lamar, I should say.
Well, that's what I said. I said that I don't think
it's a bad matchup.
I think they had a horrible time trying to contain Josh Allen last week.
That's what I'm saying.
And I felt like that was going to be a big
and
issue
that's going to be even double because you got actually like Lamar. I mean, like he faster and shit. Like Lamar don't get hit, bro. Like Lamar is special. He's a fucking.
Very, very rarely does he get like he takes a hard.
He don't get the Cam Newton treatment.
You know, because he's too quick. Cam Newton can't fucking stop on a dime. Got stick moves like Lamar.
Josh Allen gets the Cam Newton treatment.
Yeah,
because that motherfucker's 6'6".
Josh Allen run through people. Exactly.
He's 6'6", 250 fucking pounds.
Yeah, he's a fucking human tank.
Yeah, the Ravens Chiefs game is at 3, and then the other one's at 6:30.
Like, Ash, do you agree with me? Like, I feel like the Chiefs match up bad against the Ravens. I feel like the Ravens might just beat them outright easily.
It could happen like that.
It could, but you can't count out Mahomes. I get it because Mahomes is so fucking good at football. It doesn't matter what the other team does. So,
Fact.
So that could play a part, but I just feel like it's not going to be enough. I feel like they're going to have a tough time with the run game. They're going to have a tough time containing Lamar. So I just don't see how they can get defensive stops. Now, reverse side, the Chiefs with they haven't looked the same on offense. They're still, they got Mahomes still. Pacheco's runs like he wants to bite people. But you're up against the top defense in the league who honestly, they deserve to be the top defense league. They fucking fly around the ball. It's 11 to the ball every single time. They have really good corners. Like they got a great team, and they're playing well as a team, as a unit.
The last time Baltimore played Kansas City was that game in 2021, and Baltimore won 36-35. That was that game that John Harbaugh asked Lamar if he wanted to go for it, and Lamar said, hell yeah. And then they won the game because they got the first down on fourth down.
That's crazy.
So that was the last time they played.
Yeah, it could be a good-ass game.
So
we'll see, though. I feel like Baltimore's going to win.
They should win. They have the better team.
Yeah, I mean, they're the Super Bowl of those purple,
God damn. Lamar had 3,678 passing yards and had 821 rushing yards. He had only 100 less rushing yards than Isaiah Pacheco did on nearly 65 less attempts.
Isaiah Pacheco stinks.
What?
No, because they said that in Kansas City. That was funny. Remember that? Isaiah Pacheco got so much heat.
Oh yeah, you just said Travis Kelce had a shitty year, right?
He had 7 drops. No, 8. Well, he had 3 in the wild card round. That was bad. I believe we're not counting that.
7 drops actually isn't. That's like average for a receiver.
No, dude, he's supposed to be above average. He's Travis Kelce.
Nick's delusional.
93 catches for 984 yards is way above average. In fact,
he's supposed to have 1,000. It's Travis Kelce. He had 7 straight years of 1,000 yards. And then
right.
I blame Taylor Swift.
Other people, no. Yeah. I blame fucking Rashid Rice. And you can't really blame Rashid Rice. He's actually kind of good. I blame Kadarius Toney and Marquez Valdez-Scantling. I blame them fucking too.
Thank you, Marquez Valdez-Scantling, for dropping that pass. Mm-hmm. He knew we were there. He's like, yo, I can't.
Saved it.
He's gonna spend a lot of money, but I can't let them lose.
Saved it.
No, you know what it was? He knew that I was watching, and he was like, let me give Ish something he remembers.
Yeah.
And fucking, you mean?
Bro, I saw that. I saw him run up the field. I'm like, fuck. He's gonna be wild. I should be seeing that shit. I'm like, oh.
Wide, skedaddly open, and then he said,
dropped it. That was nuts,
he
dude.
sucks.
And Travis Kelce fumbled in the red zone against us.
He's getting Tom Brady-ish, and I don't fucking like it, man.
Who? Mahomes?
Yeah, bro. It's like them times when Tom Brady would go up against like the fucking Peyton Manning Broncos, and it's like, all right, they have everything, and it's just Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski and a one-legged Julian Edelman. There's no way that the Patriots should win. And then they go win. Yeah. And it's like you can't.
No, they lost to them, I think. That one time.
One time, and then they beat them the second time.
It's tough to go against Mahomes. It really is.
Like, it's just.
He's that type of player, man. He's just fucking crazy. He's just so good at football. He's so good at football.
Nick, who do you think wins?
The Ravens should win, but I can't count the Chiefs.
You said the Chiefs because
the Ravens to win.
See, the thing is, that's a huge part of it. Is the script says it's Baltimore because the logo is purple, right? So, but the thing is, the NFL has been pandering to Kelce and Taylor Swift so much that like this love story needs to end in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
It just makes for a perfect
Travis
story.
Kelce's gonna win 2 rings that
So like it can go either way. It might go to overtime and then never end. This might be a football game that just never ends. You know?
Yeah. So
all right,
I think Chiefs gonna take the
Can you give
Chiefs.
like an actual logical answer?
No. I know. I'm gonna pick Baltimore. I think they're the better team. They match up really well against the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs are gonna have issues.
I'm going with the Chiefs. Pat Mahomes, you can't. I mean, it's hard to go against them. But we knew Buffalo's going to lose.
Baltimore's been a wagon all year. The Chiefs have not been, and that's another reason why.
Receivers are catching the ball now. Rashid Rice actually started catching the ball. So.
Well, Rashid Rice honestly been the only receiver catching the ball all year for them.
Well, Rashid's bad be fried rice.
Watch Valdez-Scantling score like a touchdown late. That would be hilarious.
Wow, he gonna go off. That nigga's about to have like 150 yards and like 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, I should lock it in right now.
Right.
Marcus Valdez-Scantling 100+ yards.
Do it.
I wonder how much odds would that be?
Fucking put $5 on it, dog. You can donate $5.
You just got Wendy's for like $6.
You donated $5 before, bro. You can do it.
Yeah,
I trust you.
I donated $5 to the Nick's a Dickhead fund.
I believe in you.
Nick's a Dickhead fund. All right, well,
We're already
I
negative
think
5 points
we
on.
know what's going on with this game. Right?
I don't have an answer.
You don't have an answer?
I don't have an answer.
Oh, no,
Because
so parlay bet. Up in bet.
So you think that game's just not going to end like me?
No, you dumb fuck. I just
Like, the script never lies. That's the thing.
I guess my head is saying Baltimore,
Yes.
but my heart is saying Kansas City.
Correct.
But my heart is also saying Baltimore because
You love Lamar.
I really want Lamar to get a Super Bowl, bro.
That's exactly how I feel, bro.
Like I felt at the beginning of the year when I was like, all right, my team obviously don't got a chance to win the chip. Like I want Lamar to get one. I want Lamar to get one because Mahomes gonna get 7 more.
Right.
I want Lamar to get one to be able to tell all them motherfuckers who've been calling him a running back his entire fucking career. He can tell them to suck a dick.
Right.
I'm a Super Bowl winning quarterback, so put respect on my name. I'm a 2-time MVP. I'm one of two unanimous MVPs in NFL history. Don't put some respect on my name. Like
Right.
I want him to be able to go do that to people, like real bad. That's the only reason
They
I would.
disrespected Lamar all season by not putting him on primetime, like barely ever. He had like one fucking primetime game.
When he did, he cooked the 49ers.
Cooked.
Cook them niggas.
Same, bro. So, yeah, I think Baltimore, my brain is saying Baltimore, my heart is saying Chiefs because of Mahomes and Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. The Kelce family. It's just a great story.
Jason Kelce's
That's
gonna be
the
there all
issue.
hammered again. That was
So
so
which
funny.
way is the NFL's all about money? How do you think they make more money? Having Lamar get to the Super Bowl or Mahomes and the Swifties? I think it's Mahomes and the Swifties money wise. Because
Yeah,
all
definitely.
these
Definitely.
Swiftie heads are literally watching this, but they only care about the NFL this season because of Taylor Swift. That's a true fact.
Yeah,
There's
bro.
multiple women saying this. They're like, "Oh, I'm watching this literally because I need to see this end in the Super Bowl win." And Travis Kelce proposed, like literally how Nick said. I
what
literally
happened,
think that's probably what might could happen.
Nah, I don't think that he gonna propose to her that
That's
quick.
crazy, bro.
They've only been together. They haven't
They're
even been
celebrities. They're
together.
dumb.
Nah,
They're dumb. They do it all the time.
That's not.
Look at Kanye.
Yeah, bro, you seen that reality TV show?
Bro, hold the fuck up.
I'm not comparing them, but you know what I'm
You
saying.
literally just did. You're not finna compare.
They're celebrities. They don't give a fuck.
Kanye is fucking mentally crazy.
Yeah.
We're not finna compare a nigga who needs to take bipolar medication
All right.
to Travis
You're
Kelce.
right. You're right. No, you're right.
Travis
because they're both
Travis
celebrities.
Kelce also was with a girlfriend. Was with a girl for 6 years, and she broke up with that nigga because he kept making her pay half the bill.
Right.
Yeah.
So like, we not finna just put it on your neck.
No,
After having that track record dating, he's just finna date a girl for 8 months and then marry her because he won Super Bowl,
ain't just a girl.
and the NFL's telling her.
Ain't just a girl.
I don't know. He got
It's-
paid a lot of money to do that.
it's
that
Taylor
Pfizer
fucking
commercial.
Swift.
He got paid like $20 million for that commercial.
Yeah. You probably got
He's
paid
a
to
bot
date
now.
Taylor Swift. That's probably I still think that's a thing. You know what I'm saying?
NFL's paying.
I still think it's just a psyop. I swear to God. I swear to
All
God.
right, I'm off this conspiracy theory. I'm gonna wait until y'all get back to the real
No,
stuff.
he was. She was going to be on that. Remember that show he was on? Was it dating, like chasing Travis or some shit like that?
Yeah,
That shit was funny.
that was wild.
Taylor Swift should have been on it. She would have won.
Fucking crazy.
NFL was like, yo,
All right, let's move on to the real game. Let's move on to the real
Just
game.
real stuff. Cause y'all crazy right now.
Now, the late
It's gonna
game
happen.
is going to be 6:30. Is Detroit at 49ers.
we all want Detroit to win. Fuck the Niners.
Everyone's heart wants it. The real America's team is the Detroit Lions right now.
I don't want Detroit to win.
Well, because you're a Packers fan.
No. Well, yes.
Dude, fuck
It's
the
not
Niners.
for the reason that you think. It's not for the reason of me. I don't want Detroit to win because I don't want to see Detroit in the Super Bowl. I have a chance to win because I really don't care. Like they kind of deserve it. They've been like they've
been cursed.
They've been cursed for so long. It's like they kind of
The
deserve
curse is
one.
lifted.
I want the satisfaction of San Fran getting to the Super Bowl again.
And losing.
To think that they have a shot and getting fucking torched again. That would make me feel so good.
Yo, what
Okay.
if the Lions make it to the Super Bowl and then you go?
Wait, so it's a
you go to
win-win
lose?
for you because if you see the Lions lose, it's like, all right, good. Now I can see the Niners lose. Or if the Lions win, you'd be like, all right, I can see the Lions lose in the Super Bowl. It's a win.
Or it's a win-win-win. Because then I get to see the Lions go and win the Super Bowl. And that's actually
basically you're saying the AFC's winning.
Yeah. Did the Lions win the Super Bowl or just Jared Goff stink?
No. Jared Goff's a good quarterback.
Jared Goff never stunk. I tried to tell him. We all tried telling Moose that.
Yeah, it was funny.
So he stinks.
He won't have it.
Hey, fucking Shane was in there snapping him like
that. His whole head just turned red. Just like, he stinks.
I thought he was gonna.
He fucking stinks.
I thought he was gonna have a heart attack.
Dead ass, bro. He was screaming. He was like losing his voice and shit.
Bro, you're gonna die.
It's like he stinks.
But no, I think honestly, if I had to be real, I think San Fran wins.
Yeah. See, all right. So this is my breakdown. My heart. I really want the Lions to win.
Who the fuck is guarding Debo?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
He's questionable. He's probably gonna play.
Who the fuck is guarding Brandon Ayuk? The route running technician.
Yeah, bro.
Just if they get the Brock Purdy, it's over.
They're not going to.
That's the only way they can win.
Trent Williams is going to take Aiden Hutchinson and be like, come here, little boy. All right, go ahead, Brock.
Trent is a big ass dude.
He's big, but he's old.
Do you think?
He's
Man,
people.
Yo, yeah, all right, bro.
He always
Yeah,
fights
all right, that
somebody.
nigga's so old. I watched him 2 weeks ago on a motion run and move 3 people out of the way.
Yeah.
He always fights
3
somebody.
people.
He gonna get
3 people. That nigga had a running start before the ball snapped, and as a linebacker or a cornerback, you're looking at this. You're watching him come across the field running at you.
Yeah, you're like, oh shit. Get out the way of that.
I watched him make a nigga run away from him. You ever seen a defender run away from an offensive lineman? I watched it. I watched it happen.
Because it's literally a death sentence. You're watching a 300-pound man run full speed at you. You're like literally getting hit by a fucking Chevy. You're getting hit by a fucking Mack
Not a
truck.
Chevy Spark.
Yeah,
Doesn't
fucking
Aiden Hutchinson play on the
car.
opposite side, though?
Huh?
Doesn't Aiden Hutchinson play on the opposite side?
Well, he moves around, but
Yeah,
plays
he
on
moves
the right
around.
side
Yeah,
usually.
play on the opposite side.
Well, he does. But they move him
I
around,
would
like I
just
said.
move him on the complete opposite side, and then just
Depends
whoever
on
the right tackle
the
is.
defensive play is.
But
though.
you can't take that. You can't take that from Aiden.
But
Because as a competitor, he's gonna want that battle.
Yeah,
He'll
he
want
will.
that matchup.
He'll get that battle a couple times. They
ain't
move
gonna
him
win.
around.
nah.
Trent Williams is him.
Brock Purdy, if you
is
take away the
him.
straight pass from the Niners,
He is him.
That's the Lions. What they do good. They tackle well and they play physical.
Do you realize that
opposite
when
of Eagles.
Christian McCaffrey runs to Trent Williams' side of the line, he averages 7.8 yards a carry?
well, it's Christian McCaffrey.
No. Because I've watched 5 of those runs, and he's made at least 5 yards on at least 5 of those runs. Just clearly knocking the D lineman off of the play and moving the corner.
Yeah, moving a linebacker corner to the second level. He gets to the second level so easy.
Almost every single time they run the ball. It's crazy.
I seen a video of Trent just going like this to someone, and he flew backwards, and that guy was like a 240-pound linebacker.
Funniest was
No effort, just
funniest
one
was
arm.
When T.O. did that shit, bro. He did like a little button hook. The way he was on the birds, he did a button hook and like he just stiff armed the corner. The corner like flew back like 5 yards. I'm like, damn, bro. Like you just went pop, and the corner like
Popped his ass.
like
Yeah.
damn T.O. Like
I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Yeah, I feel like it's a bad matchup for the Lions because what the thing is, it's like, all right, the Lions will be, all right, we need to out physical them. Let's tackle. San Fran's too fast. It's like, all right, even if you do get to the tackle, they're gonna beat you over the top. They will beat you over the top because you can't stack the box. That's the thing. How it's so hard to defend the Niners. You can't stack the box because of Debo and Ayuk. You can't. Because Debo is a running back, wide receiver. Like, he's both. So, the fact that Debo is so good with just the ball in his hands, with McCaffrey so good with the ball in his hands, it's tough to defend that. If you stack the box and try to stop McCaffrey, screen outside, he's going to make someone miss. You're not. It's so hard to contain that. So, it's a bad matchup for the Lions. I hope the Lions need to realize you can't rely on stacking. Like they can't. They might not be able to blitz all game. That's the issue. If they blitz, you're gonna have someone open. Their secondary's not good enough to stick with those guys.
That's why I'm so fucking mad. We should be the ones playing.
I love the Lions, dude. I hope the Lions win. My heart, I really want the Lions to win, but I'm gonna probably put
The
money
fact
on
that Anders Carlson robbed us of a Detroit Green Bay NFC Championship game in Detroit.
That sucks.
He was on Workaholics.
Who?
Anders.
Yeah.
But he was a Monarch. I'm like, bro, like, that's the dude from Workaholics. Like, he's just playing serious role. I'm like, bro, I can't.
Yeah.
You can't, bro. Workaholics was fucking funny.
Oh, yeah.
That shit was crazy. But yeah, dude.
But yeah, I think San Fran wins.
Yeah, it's gonna be Baltimore, San Fran, just like all the script says.
Yep.
That's
It is gonna happen.
Yep.
Wrong. The Chiefs are gonna win.
Now the spreads are different. All right, so the Lions are getting 7.5.
No, that red meant the Chiefs, and the purple they thought it was blue.
The Chiefs spread's different. The Chiefs are getting 3.5 or 4.
Oh, how you come on red and blue? Purple. So that's what the purple comes from. It's gonna be Chiefs.
I
and Lions.
think both teams cover. Honestly, I think the Niners beat the Lions by like at least 10, and the Ravens could beat the Chiefs by like 4.
Yeah, the Ravens are favored -4, and then Niners -7.
Yep. Yeah, I was right on point. Yeah. So, it's a tough. Yeah. So my heart, like I said, if my heart had to choose, we're getting the Lions Chiefs Super Bowl. No, actually, not really. I like Baltimore too. Actually, too much. I kind of am sick of the Chiefs. I'm sick of fucking them. Every time Travis touches the ball, if it catches it or doesn't, it pins to fucking Taylor. It's so annoying,
Yeah, it's a drinking
bro.
game. Every time they point to her. Remember that shit at the bar?
It's just like, dude, bro, like no one cares. Like, and it's like people do care. It's like all the millions of fans of Taylor Swift, they care.
Remember at Parks, bro, we're watching the Chiefs-Dolphins game, and Travis Kelce caught the ball, and it switched to Taylor. I was like, yeah! Take a drink. That shit was funny as fuck. It's like, oh, there she is again. It's like,
It's just fucking, I'm sick of it. I want to see, I want Lamar to win a ring. I think Lamar deserves it. Lamar's been getting it on the shins. He needs a dub. And he's going to get it, bro. Their team's too good. Their defense, this is the perfect time for Lamar to win, bro. Their offense is clicking. Odell, bro. Remember last time Odell was in that situation? He won that fucking game, bro. He caught a tutter. Yo, Ish.
Yo.
You're going to bet Odell anytime touchdown in the Super Bowl, okay? Because he's going to get one. And you're going to win $100 off that bet.
I think Isaiah likely does. And then I think
likely goes off against the Chiefs.
I think Lamar would get a Super Bowl.
And Mark Andrews just got activated.
But I don't think they use him. I wouldn't.
Decoy.
Yo, Zach
No,
Ertz
I
signed
wouldn't
to the
even do
Lions.
that. I wouldn't even.
Shoot him up on the field as the decoy.
No, but I wouldn't even do that because now you're going because likely to balling.
Balling, bro. That's what I'm saying. You put both of them on the field at the same time. Throw the ball to likely. Just have Mark Andrews pull coverage. Because Mark Andrews is still a big ass dude. He's great in the red zone.
But you don't want to put him out there in a situation where he can't defend himself.
I'll just put him out in the red zone.
But you can't put. But even then, you don't want to put him out there in a situation where he can't defend himself. If you go for like a quarterback sneak or something, or it's like a bang bang play on the red zone, and somebody goes to tackle him, and they hit his knee.
He'll be alright, dude.
Ain't no bro, shut up.
He'll be alright, bro. He's a big ass dude. He'll be alright.
You're crazy, man. Crazy.
Odell ain't worried about his knee. Aaron Rodgers sure so he ain't worried about his Achilles. He's walking on it.
Aaron Rodgers are crazy.
Yeah, but you hear about this Tyreek Hill shit?
No, what happened to
About someone that works for him filed a divorce for his boyfriend shit. And now they're saying he did it without a green light. Yeah, someone who works with Tyreek Hill filed a petition for divorce without his green light. But apparently it's either not true or true. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
That sounds fake.
Some weird shit.
That sounds fake.
Yeah, he called someone a bonehead.
Yeah, that sounds fake.
No, it's just a real thing. This shit's happening. It's something. No, it's one of the most random things I think I heard.
That's dumb. I didn't even know you could do that. How the fuck? What?
It's something weird. Something
That's
stupid.
like my boss at work be like, yeah, you can't date that girl. Like, what, bro? What the fuck? You can't? What?
Let's go, baby.
Look, see this one? Oh shit, that's next year's.
Let's go, baby.
Oh my god.
Eagles Ravens.
No.
Yeah, Eagles Ravens.
That is not your green.
It is.
No, the fuck it is not. That is
Green.
way too bright.
Yeah, Kelly Green.
That is not your green.
It's in
and
there.
that's why Mike hasn't even said a word. Because he knows what green that is. That's why he said, oh shit.
Yeah,
It's my green, dude.
that's crazy.
It's Kelly Green.
That's cute. Nice try.
Yeah, I said in the group chat.
Y'all had y'all chance 2 years ago and y'all screwed it up because
No,
Jalen Hurts had
Bradbury.
Butterfingers.
No, James Bradbury.
No, y'all gave them 7 points and y'all lost by 3. 7 minus 3
That
equals
is true.
4.
We were off at halftime too, so. And that fumble happened in the first quarter.
In the first quarter.
That don't matter. Still 7 points y'all gave him.
Yeah,
The league's fucking rigged. All right.
Yeah, James Bradbury.
Anything else you guys want to go over? Oh yeah, you know what? No, I do want to talk. You know what's good? We got to talk about a little bit of NBA action. We haven't talked about NBA a little bit, and it's been a fucking crazy week with the NBA. I'm just gonna pull this stat up real quick. Yeah, that happened this week.
Yeah, that was
Karl Anthony Towns, 62 points. Devin Booker, 62 points. Joel Embiid, 70. And then Luka, last night, 73. All happened in 1 week.
Yeah,
You know what else happened? Was the anniversary of this week?
Yeah, it was Kobe's death.
Kobe's death.
Yeah.
That's fucking wild.
Oh, technically.
And I don't know if you saw Luka's 73-point game. His shooting percentage was out fucking outrageous. 25 for 33. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like, that's impressive. Like, Embiid had a really great night, but he shot 44 shots
He
or
took
something.
2 threes. Like, he only had 1 3. Luka had like 8 threes.
Yeah.
So literally all of Joel's points, except for
All
3
from the paint,
were
yeah.
paint and free throw and mid range.
But it was a little on.
was
He
there. I seen
needed
it.
40 shots to get there, though. That's
I
the
seen
thing.
it, but he was going off.
You were there, yeah, that's right. You
that shit
were
was crazy.
fucking there.
He was just unstoppable. It was all them just from the elbow.
Wild time in the NBA. And
Elbow shots.
guess what, Ish? Your team is the number 1 seed right now in the West.
I mean, I don't like to say that, like, I can tell the future. But I basically was right about everything I said about my team, my Packers. And then everybody laughed at me at the beginning of the season when I said that the Thunder would be at least the 4th seed.
Yeah, bro.
Everybody laughed like
I said
shit.
y'all are a 7 seed.
I think I said 6th.
I feel like a dummy now, huh?
Shout out my man Ant.
Candy.
Shout out my man Ant.
Why do you eat it like it was some like dip? He's just like. Never mind, dude. Never mind.
That looked real bad on camera.
Yeah, it did. It's okay.
You just edit that out.
Shout out to my man Ant. You know, fellow Lakers fan.
Lakers stink.
Under fucking 500. Trash doggy.
It's because LeBron wants to leave.
Shout out to my man Chris Rivera.
He's like, I'm the
The
Sixers.
Warriors dynasty is over. You guys are under 500. You guys suck. I can't say nothing about y'all because y'all are actually like really good.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, we look good every year, then we lose to Boston.
Yeah, listen, Nick. I have no hope unless Boston gets knocked out before reversing. Then I have hope.
We're gonna verse Boston again. Just
Yeah,
like
that's
every
exactly
year.
what's gonna happen.
Joe Embiid's gonna need to drop 70 points per game for us to win.
Yep. And Tobias Harris is gonna lose us that series.
Tobias Harris
How much you want
stinks, dude.
How much you bet? Tobias is a nice dude, though. I do like, as a human, Tobias is probably one of the best humans ever.
He's like
but
he's the most like average player.
he's
ever.
overpaid. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All I know is the Bucks just threw their season in the trash by hiring Doc Rivers.
100%.
So
Yeah, I felt bad for
shout out to the
Lillard.
Bucks for being dumb.
Oh, Lillard made his first All-Star starter
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter because they're gonna lose in like the second round.
because Steph stinks.
They're
Right
gonna lose to Boston.
Yo, chill, bro. The Bucks are gonna win it all this year.
No, dude, they have Doc Rivers as a coach.
That don't matter.
Yes, it does.
They got
There's a lot.
Giannis. Giannis is the coach.
Dude, Doc Rivers.
Yeah, but Doc Rivers, he's just gonna be sitting there doing nothing. Like,
but
it's
Miami
all
Heat-
Giannis and
but
Lillard.
Miami Heat are going to make it to the conference finals from the 7th seed, like they did last year.
They might.
Jimmy Butler's going to be like, all right, now
scrappy.
it's time to do shit, and just start going off.
Spoelstra's a really good coach, man. He knows how to fucking get the boys fired up. You mean?
Yeah, bro. Detroit 5-39, on a 1-game winning streak.
God, dude. Oh, they won another game.
Yeah, dude, 1-game winning streak.
Ooh. Look at that, dude. Detroit had a little treat.
Oh, bro, they play the Thunder tomorrow.
Oh, do you think Detroit sacrificed the Pistons for the Lions?
Probably.
That's probably what happened, right?
Yeah, the Lions are more.
Kind of how like we sacrificed the Eagles and Phillies for the Flyers right now.
I ain't sacrificed shit. I ain't sacrificing my Phillies for none. Them niggas just chill.
Yeah, bro. What happened to your Phillies hat? You
That
lost it, remember?
Which one?
The one that the Flyers have right now.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
What?
The Flyers took it.
No.
They're on a losing streak right now.
I know. They lost the Red Wings.
We don't have Christian. We don't have our puck report guy.
No, it's because Carter Hart
Yeah, he was the
Mini puck report, because I'm going to talk for Christian. Carter Hart had to take a leave of absence.
Oh, yeah.
Just like his other ex-teammates all around the league, one place in Switzerland. They all have to go to London, Canada.
Personal reasons.
I just found out it's not actually London. It's London, Canada, because during the allegedly, this is all allegedly, the Junior Classic, which is the hockey tournament for the kids and shit.
Yeah, like 18 and something.
Yeah, like high school.
Yeah.
There's an after party and alleged things happen with an alleged person with alleged 5 other guys. Bad. Not looking good for Carter Hart. We'll see how it goes. Canada is basically a dictatorship, so now he probably needs to prove his innocence rather than get proven that he's guilty. So we'll see how that works. That sucks. Yeah. But you know crazy. What? If he was involved,
it doesn't even say that.
Fuck him. You know what I'm saying? Like that's bad. That's not good. But if he isn't involved and it sucks, it sucks. That stinks.
So literally, it's not even. It just says like indefinite leave. So
because he doesn't know if he's going to be locked up for the rest of his life or not.
But it doesn't even say like when he's on Bleacher Report. It just says indefinite leave.
Everyone knows what it is, but no one wants to say it.
Out
loud. That's why I said allegedly, because Canada.
Allegedly.
It's bad. So, and that's why Christian said our backup goalie was pretty good. And then I was like, yo, should I bet the Flyers down 1 right now? And he goes, no, don't, trust me. And then 5 minutes later, they scored another one, and then they scored another one, it was 3-0. And he goes, and then he texted me, he goes, see, I told you. I was like, thank you.
I can't bet on the Flyers ever, because they lose when I do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I was watching the Detroit the Red Wings game against us.
Yeah.
A lot of Lions fans in that place, dude.
Yeah.
A lot of Lions fans.
I would hope. The Lions.
It's fucking crazy, bro.
They're going to win.
Yeah, shame no puck report. But, I've been watching a little bit of hockey.
Yeah, I've been watching the Flyers.
I tried to watch the Golden Knights last night, but I got a little busy at work, and I don't know who won that game. They're versing the Rangers, so I wanted them to beat the Rangers. Just fuck New York.
Yeah, New York stinks.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I'm
going to look it up, because I'm curious. Did they win? They didn't win in that game? It was tied.
No, the Knights won.
Golden Knights won?
Yeah.
Let's fucking go. That's my team, bro. All right. I think this about wraps up. Anything else you guys want to talk about? Anything we missed?
Watch One Piece. And Solo Leveling.
I'm trying to think of anything else that we need to talk about.
Dead Space is an annoying video game.
Video game? Dead Space?
Yeah,
good game.
I beat the story. Game. It's a good game, but that shit was fucking crazy, bro.
Would you buy Pal World?
Oh, yeah.
You seen that?
It's basically just Pokemon.
You know about Power World-ish?
No.
You ever played Pokemon as a kid?
Yeah.
You Game Boy?
Yeah, fucking Pokemon.
Okay. Imagine playing Pokemon, but like you can give the Pokemons like an AK-47. Also, you can enslave them and make them do like work for you.
That's basically what they do now. They
and then
catch
if you don't need the
Pokemon
Pokemon anymore, you take them to the butcher house, you cut them up, and you eat them.
Bro.
Yo, I think that's a good concept for a game. Like, why is GTA popular? Because you can hire a hooker, fuck her, and then kill her right after and get the money back.
They brought back the smoking weed in a nightclub. I played the other day. Like,
nice.
You can smoke the J now. Remember they got rid of it for a little bit? It was the cigarette.
Yeah.
I'm like, now they brought it back.
So, games are supposed to be fun and they're fake, so like you can do weird shit in them because it's a video game. Bring it back. I don't need this political bullshit in my game. I don't care. It's a game. I want to fucking come home from work and fucking cause genocide in a video game, okay? I don't care.
Getting your Avenger and just drop
There's a
bombs
reason
on the
why
fucking...
it's called a game. It's not real. You don't need real concepts in a game. That's why slavery's okay in Power World. Because it's fucking Pokemon with AK-47 shooting each other. You can go around, right? You go around with the Pokemon, the little cute little sheep, right? Mm-hmm. Take an axe and fucking chop its head off. It's amazing.
Bro, it's just so
And
funny.
that's why they sold 5 million copies in 1 week. They literally sold more copies than, like, Call of Duty.
Yeah, bro. Just Pokemons and AK-47s.
You know what their budget was for that game, Nick?
Nah.
All right, so these developers, I don't know if it's true or not. I can't say if it's 100% true, but these developers, they're all amateurs. They all learned how to code the game on the job. Their budget that they had was $10,000.
Damn.
That was it.
Well,
They all together learned Unity to build that game.
Wow. Well, they might get all that money to
A
Pokemon.
kid in high school did the art designs for the pals, for the Pokemon.
Yeah, well, RDC World did a video for that. That shit was
And then
funny.
everyone's saying Pokemon's going to sue them. They would have already. That's been in development for years, the Pal World. They would have already, but they can't because they know the legal grounds that they're under.
No, they probably get a little percentage on the side.
They won't because
they
it's nothing to do with Pokemon. It's similar, but there's no assets from Pokemon or references to Pokemon in that game.
But the characters look like exactly the same.
That's what I'm saying. It's okay to do that.
It's just different color.
It's okay to do that. It's okay to do that. Battlefield, what is Battlefield or Call of Duty going to sue Battlefield because it's the military sim?
Maybe.
No.
I miss Battlefield 3. That game was fun.
That was probably the best Battlefield they ever made.
Yeah. Remember you used to play with Albert and Alex? We'd fly around the helicopter.
Yeah, those were the days.
They used the kamikaze shit, get in the
Them
jet.
controls and helicopter were ass. I couldn't follow.
Or you get in the jet, you can get in the jet and just kamikaze the tanks. That shit was crazy, yo.
That shit was fun, yo.
Bro, 24/7, no shot canals, 500 kills. The match would be like a whole hour long. I get like 150 kills. Just
bro,
just start cooking people.
Yeah, the game was fun.
Yeah, bro. But yeah, bro, Dead Space is ridiculous.
Dead Space is a fun game.
That thing
That's a good
was
game.
crazy.
God of War, good game.
Yeah, bro. I was playing God of War 3
Don't they
yesterday.
make a third one?
They should.
You play as Atreus the whole time.
Yeah, that's what looking
And then
towards.
Atreus kills Kratos.
Bro, Freya sucks in that
That's
game.
what I think is going to happen.
Freya sucks.
I think Atreus kills
Maybe by
his
accident.
dad.
No, accident just like Kratos did.
Maybe.
Nah, bro. Kratos crazy.
Because the Kratos is going to be the new God of War for their realm.
Yeah.
And then something's gonna happen. I don't know. I just have a feeling that it's gonna
Atreus
repeat
gonna resurrect
itself.
all the giants and like start like
Yeah, it's gonna repeat
start the
itself.
rumbling.
Yeah, some shit like that. I don't know.
bro.
We'll see.
That
They
whole
said
thing-
it was only a two-parter game, so the next one might
they-
be a whole separate series. You know.
I wonder what it has to be with Atreus.
Right.
But then you see the shrines and shit.
Yeah.
Like Kratos becomes like a god of hope or some shit like that.
The God of War.
No, they
God of
hope.
Hope.
Yeah, some shit like
The
that.
God of Redemption.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I can see that.
Bro, he was great. His story's nuts.
That game is just so well, like, just the
Yeah.
story's so good.
Story, the cinematics, and the fight style.
Yeah, just everything's so good. Crazy.
The game is just
The way the game flows from combat to a cutscene is fucking.
it's all. There's no like cut scene. It's just it doesn't
It
cut
just
somewhere.
goes. It just
yeah.
does. There's no. It's so. It doesn't break your immersion, right? It just goes into it. Like you're playing the game, you walk into the house and it's a whole cutscene. Like as soon as you walk in, it's like you're instead of going from like your over your shoulder view and then it zooms out and it's just the whole scene. It's fucking awesome. Such a good game.
Yeah, I'm doing New Game Plus now.
That's what I'm doing. I haven't done it. That's what I'm playing at. That's kind of what I've been working on.
I put it on No Mercy. No.
Oh damn, you playing on hard difficulty?
Yeah, because I
I
was
think I
trying.
got on like second hardest or like regular.
That's second. That's like hard, and then God of War is like very hard.
The Berserkers are bitch.
Yeah. I'm like
In the
you
game
got,
plus it's harder.
yeah. Well, New Game Plus you can get to level 10. I get to level 10 then.
Yeah,
'Cause
I'm
the
on
Berserkers
level
are capped at 9.
Yeah.
Like the last one, like, he's capped at like level 9. So like, yeah, I would get to level 10, then it'd be easier.
Yeah.
And get your remix and shit.
Alright, well enough of nerdy game talk.
Yeah,
Alright.
dude. Video games.
Till next week.
Go Birds.
We'll have an episode out for the Super Bowl. Hopefully.
Definitely doing that.
Definitely doing that. Super Bowl matchup. We gotta talk. Will the script be right? We're gonna see Baltimore and San Fran, like everyone's been saying all year. How the fake leaks on Twitter about the banners they've been making all year.
Chiefs and Lions. Because you know there's red and purple, right? Well, how you combine? How you get purple? You get red and blue.
Yo.
Chiefs Lions
You
Super
might be
Bowl.
on to something, bro.
Chiefs Lions Super Bowl. The
I
Chiefs
hope the
go win.
Lions make it, dude. I really do.
That'd be crazy.
MCDC, if MCDC takes them to the Super Bowl, bro, Detroit might burn down. Detroit might explode.
Biting kneecaps.
Let's go for Detroit, yo. They need put Detroit back on the map. Let's go.
Everyone gonna start biting kneecaps, bro.
Good. I'll bite my own kneecap right now.
I'll do that.
Have a good week, everyone.
Be safe, y'all.
Be safe.
Go Birds.
Put all of your money on Baltimore. Like all of it.
Don't do that.
All of it. Baltimore makes the Super Bowl. Anytime touchdown Odell, that's a lot.
Anytime touchdown, Lamar Jackson.
Marcus Valdez-Scantling, yo. You can't
Six drops.
You can't do 100 yards on FanDuel. It's 70. It's the max. You can't even do 100. It's funny.